It's a dust that's powder. It's in powder form. You can put it on the candles. You can mix it with cinnamon. This is for increasing sex drive, love. It's great for adding it with dried rose petals, cinnamon sticks, and vanilla. And it also helps speed up the urgency. So I'm gonna put some on my candle over here. Put some here. And then the rest of these herbs are actually in here. So we talked about rosemary. You can actually put salt. Salt has actually been, use salt that's kosher salt or salt that's been blessed. I like to use pink Himalayan salt. You can just get that at the grocery store. Where's my lemongrass? Okay. The salt is for protection as well. So if you want to protect your relationship, put the salt in there. Lemongrass, you can use essential oils or the actual lemongrass. This is for a lot of like road opening. You can use road opening oil, but lemongrass really works great with road opening situations. So just keep that in mind if you want to clear blockages or clear away negative energy or stuff like that. Lemongrass is awesome for that. This is my road opener oil. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I've been talking a lot. Oh. So sorry. You can also use black peppercorns. That will also help heat up a situation as well. I talked about cinnamon, coffee. Coffee is used to encourage, I don't know what I did to my coffee. Oh, here it is. Again, coffee grounds I use that are just used. They don't have to be fresh, but they can be if you want to. This is great when mixed with sugar, just like in real life. This is just to compel or encourage people to do things that you want them to do. And also, if you mix it with cinnamon or sugar, it helps to sweeten up, a relationship, for example. Sorry, I hate clearing my throat. It sucks. You can also use different things that we have around the house as well. You can also turn this into a honey jar. Love ritual. Honey is great for this. What you can do, another really simple ritual, is just take a little container or baggie, put the person's name on it, add some honey, and that's it. It can really be that simple. That's a really simple honey jar or honey bag ritual that you can do. So honey is another great simple ingredient you can get at the grocery store. You can add it to your jar, do it separate. It doesn't really matter. Just remember that honey, it doesn't mold or decay because of what it is, but depending on how it's processed, it might. So just remember, if you're using things like honey or water, molds might start to grow, so don't reopen it. You can also use olive oil. This is for like a blessing of the relationship. If you're going to add vinegar or anything like that, remember that's more for like baneful magic or baneful workings, like banishment or stuff like that. So don't add vinegar. Use sweet things or natural things. Also sage, you can use some, sage, loose sage, ground sage, fresh sage. You can add that into here as well. Vanilla beans. You can use things around the house like flour. Flour, when mixed with salt, it can be used to create like a ward against evil. That's another option that you can use. It's just a miscellaneous kitchen item that you can add in here. You can also use butter and milk. From what I've heard, I've never done it. What you do with the butter is you mix it in with the lavender and the thyme and the rosemary, and it's supposed to add some sweet vibes to the home. But I don't like to use items that mold and decay and stuff like that. I just don't. Honey is the only one I ever really use, but it's up to you. So you added your petition, you added your herbs, your cinnamon. You can also add, rose quartz to the jar as well. You can add your oils as well, just for, extra added effect. You can add some more herbs. I like to have like a special mixture of love herbs at all times because I do so much of it. So just have it at the ready. It's already prepared. You've already blessed it. You've set your intentions to the herbs. This is what this is dedicated for. It's ready to go. So this jar in particular has, oh my gosh, between this one and that one, a lot of different herbs, a lot. And as I was putting the herbs in these jars, I'm talking about my intentions. I'm talking about what each herb does and what I'm asking the herb to do. So this is ready to go. So try, if you're going to be doing this on a regular basis, just have some on, on hand. It's ready to go. So you're going to put that in there. So you put in your intention, you put in your picture, you've written all over it. So next we're going to, your herbs and everything are in here. If you have any special items that are specific to the person, like a piece of their clothing, you know, semen on a tissue, vaginal fluid, blood, piece of their clothing, piece of jewelry. I don't know where the jewelry went that I had over here. But if you have like a piece of jewelry or anything that connects you to that person, you can know to put that in here. You can also put, you know, fresh rose petals, dried ones, a whole rose. You know, just remember if they gave you anything, you can put those little trinkets in here, even roses. So to seal it, just remember if you're going to seal it, it's done. You're not going to go back in here. Also, by the way, you can put poppets. You can put whole poppets or 2 poppets in here. That's another option. Another option that I like to do, sorry, you put your 2 poppets, your intention, and your picture. You've got some honey, you've got some, you know, got a bunch of oil in here, you got your crystal, your rose quartz crystal, all your herbs and everything, and then you have this really beautiful mixture that you can shake up. That's what I love to do, and it really activates the energy that's in the jar and all of your intentions. So that's personally my favorite way to, if I'm like dead serious about something, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing with a jar, period, whether it's love or whether it's love or money or whatever. That's probably what I'm going to be doing, but it's completely up to you. Use what you have ingredients-wise, knowledge-wise, intuition. Make this your own. So we have everything in it we want, and then depending on your situation, like if it's, you know, a ritual about love or about lust, passion, you know, whatever. So we're gonna just seal it, and you can do this a lot of different ways. So here I ripped the head off of a rose, and we're just setting its, you can see it. Got some rose quartz on here, focusing. So you're going to just take some time and meditate on the thing they're asking for, the person that you're asking for, visualizing what you want to have happen with this person, putting all of your energy into this jar. And then we're going to do one of 2 things. Oops. So what you can do is you can take these rose petals and you can put them on top. And you can do a couple different things. So depending on if you want this for a love or passion, you can get these, you know, penis candles. You could also get vagina candles. You can put that on top and burn it down. You can have, you know, the couple candles, burn them, put it on top, let it burn all the way down, covering it in wax. And there's other smaller ones you can use as well. But for now, we're going to use the candle that we dressed. So we're just going to put it on here, and it's a little messy because it has all kinds of herbs and stuff all over it. And we have the rose petals on here that we're going to seal with the on the jar. And these rose petals will dry over time. It's my cat. Let me find a match. So just as a side note, when you're creating the poppets, you can use white string or you can use red string like the other one. Doesn't really matter. With candles, you're going to use white, pink, or red. And for the night, you know, the length of time that you're going to do the ritual for, it's going to, oh geez, it's going to be, you're going to make this candle on the first night, and you can burn the candle on top for, you know, 1 night, 3 nights, 7 nights, whatever feels best for you. And while the candle burns down, obviously make sure you're going to watch the candle, that it's not going to catch your house on fire or anything. So just spend some time with the candle. Don't leave it. This is ritual work. You're going to be focusing your intention and energy on it. And to seal it, we're going to do 2 things. I'm just going to take a regular chime candle, just a red chime candle, and we're going to seal it. So we're just going to go around the jar with the red candle. You can use pink, white, or red. I'm just using red this time. And as it drips, you're thinking about, you know, whatever it is you're asking for. Maybe you want marriage with this person. Maybe you want just to have sex with a person. Committed relationship. Children. A big wedding, a small wedding, a beach wedding. Passion, love, loyalty. whatever it is that you desire, you're going to be asking for. And you're going to be thinking about it as you move around. You're just building your future and your reality in your mind. Think about as much detail as you possibly can. Remember, you're creating a reality with your thoughts. And again, you can do this. You can burn a whole chime candle on one night and then snuff this out after a little bit. Come back a second night, do the same thing. Focus on your intentions, burn the candle, seal it some more, come back a third night, burn the candle, think about your intentions, seal it some more, and then that's that. You can keep these jars on your altar. That's a great place for it. On a shelf, under your bed, in a closet, somewhere that's sacred and safe to you that no one's going to touch, no one's going to see, no one's going to mess around with. Somewhere safe, protected. Remember, you're abiding by the law of concealment. You're not going to brag about this. You shouldn't be posting pictures of it on social media. Remember to check out my post on law of concealment if you have any questions. It's a very important thing. You don't want people mentally messing around with your ritual work. This is personal. This is private. This is between you and the universe, or you and your deities, or whoever you believe in. This is not for bragging. If you have some kind of, if you're a type of like shaman or holy person or a teacher, this is the only time you should really be showing people your work. If you are consulting with fellow witches, that's another time you can do that. But it worries me when I see people posting on social media kind of bragging about this stuff. I don't show clients' work unless I ask Spirit if I can show it. Usually I'm not asking. Usually they're telling me. I don't show things hardly ever because I don't want to. I take it very serious. I'm a very private person myself. So I like to keep the stuff private. And the law of concealment is really sacred to me, and I absolutely abide by that. I'm trying to make the wax run down the thing so you can see it. As you can see, it's taking shape, and you're just thinking about your intention. If you've experienced things with this person, feel those feelings, replay those memories in your mind. You're making love to the person, how it feels to kiss them, how it would feel to kiss them, how it would feel if they brought you a gift or proposed to you, how you want them to propose to you, what you want your wedding dress to look like, what you want their tux to look like. I mean, I'm targeting to mostly women, but, whatever. What you think your future wife's going to look like, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. This is about significant other. This is about love, lust, passion, desire, all of those things. Sorry, I keep coughing. And this is going to take some time, so just chill, relax, get yourself in a good place. Take a bath or a shower beforehand. Get yourself in a nice place. I like to meditate before rituals to get my energy focused, especially after you've been working all day or hanging out with friends or kids or whatever. You want to make sure that your energy is in a really good place before doing ritual work. You don't want to be thinking about your job or the dishes or your bills. You want to be thinking about that stuff. So try to get, just 5 minutes, clear your head, clear your mind of, whatever problems are going on outside of your intentions. Just try to focus just on your intentions, what you want. This is going to take some time. Everyone wants immediate results and immediate things. And you can make this really simple. You don't have to go all out and drip candle wax all over and seal it. But there's a reason we're doing this. It's to focus our energy, to visualize our intentions. We're sealing it and we're letting it go to the universe. We're asking our deities, our higher self, the universe, whoever, to bring what we're asking for. And you can use a dressed candle, you don't have to dress it, whatever. Alright. So you get the idea. And again, you can do this as much or as often as you want. And another thing I like to do is I like to seal my work, especially with the more serious stuff. So you're just going to take a red seal candle. You can get these online. We're just going to get some red seal wax on the actual jar. And I wouldn't do this until it's over with, until it's, you want to seal it for good. This is like at the completion of the jar ritual. When it's all done, you're finished, you're letting it go. You're never gonna open it again. This is like your signature as well. And we're gonna get our seal. Just gonna set it on here, let it dry. And, you know, and just put your hands over the jar, focus your energy, your thoughts, your intuition, your imagination. Really focus on the thing that you want, and you can do this as often as you want. You can set a candle up here depending on how you seal it as often as you want. And again, remember, you can also use these, which it's all about getting your energy to the place where you need it to be, to focus, focus, focus. You're taking all of your feelings and your thoughts, your emotions, your energy, and you're directing it into this object. This is holding a lot of your emotions. Again, this could also be very cathartic if you're frustrated about an experience, or sorry, about a person or relationship that isn't forming as fast as you want. This can also be cathartic when you're being impatient, you're directing your focus and attention, and you're actually doing an action to bring it into your reality instead of just waiting around. So this also helps with that. Alright, so the seal's done, and I don't know if you can see the seal, and I don't know, see the pentagram? Here's the pentagram, it's sealed. It's, you know, starting to be sealed with wax, and I like to go all the way around, but for time's sake I'm not going to do that. And again, you can do this for 3 nights, 1 night, 7 nights, as much as you want. You can make it as strong as you want. Personally, from my experience, from the research that I've done for my own practice, the longer you do a ritual, the stronger it is. So if you can give it that 7 nights, and I know that can take some dedication, especially when you're first starting out, it does get easier over time, and you do see results. So, you know, give it 1 night, great. Give it 3, ideally, like give it 3, but really, if you can, give it like 7 nights. That's so powerful to give something 7 nights. You can also drip, you know, honey on this, the top. I wouldn't suggest that because of bugs, you know, stuff like that. But use your intuition, use your gut instincts, use the objects that you have around. You can pick up really cheap items in the grocery store for love rituals. They're super easy. That's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna let this candle, you know, drip some more. I'll maybe do a little bit more to it to take some pictures. I will be doing another video on, I think, cleansing. I think I'll be doing a cleansing jar of some kind, and I think I might be doing another, which is like a witch's jar, just general information for the different types of jars that I might have forgotten. Just remember, if you have any questions about any of this stuff, just email me, message me, contact me, leave comments, you know, whatever. Anything that you tried, that you like to do, whatever. This is just general information, general guidance. This is, again, like I've said before in the other videos, this is kind of like step 2 to witchcraft, just bringing you into some ideas and some things that are super easy that you can do that help bring things into your reality as you're practicing witchcraft. It's super easy. It's not really that complicated. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and you guys try it. And again, if you need anything, just let me know, and take care. Bye.